Good morning, children.
Good morning.
All of you switch on the video. Renil, John, Vinayak, Anaga, Rahul. All of you switch on the video. Okay, Renil. Abdul Hasif. Tom, Anaga, John Joe, switch on the video. Did you completed the homework? Rahul, read the first question.
Ma'am, write a program to check if the ended number.
That is not clear, Rahul. Little more louder.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes.
Write a program to check if the ended number is odd or even.
Write a program to check if the entered number is odd or even. That is the first question. How we can write that question? Rahul, read the statements.
Ma'am, num is equal to.
One
int-
second, 1 second. Okay, continue.
Ma'am, number is equal to int
Number is equal to
int
Mm.
input
input,
enter number.
enter number. Then next statement.
If a mod 2 is equal to 0.
If a mod 2 equal to 0, this we already discussed. Okay, then
And then print even number.
print even number. Then
Then else print odd number.
okay. Anaga, identify the errors from this program statements. Identify the errors.
There should be a
Were
colon after if statement and else statement.
okay. Tom, any more error is there, Tom?
No, ma'am.
No. Just go through the statement. One more error.
A double assignment. Put an equal.
What,
You only need an assignment operator there, no?
Where? Where, Tom?
1 second.
Second
Oh, yeah,
statement.
if it's num modulus 2.
Here it is. Num mod 2. Okay. Here it is num mod 2 because we are inputting one number and that number is stored in num. There is no variable like a. Here instead of a, I want to use this number because the number that you want to check is stored in num. So instead of a, you want to write num. Then one more error. Renil?
Yes, ma'am.
Which is the error?
After odd double comma.
Correct, Renil. Very good. That is within odd, you want to use 2 double quotes. Within double quotes, you want to write that odd. Then, what is the name of this error? Navaneet, if I'm just missing this double quotes, what is the name of that error? 3 types of errors are there. Among that, which one is that? You don't know. John?
Ma'am, syntax error.
Yes, it is syntax error. Okay. It is based on the syntax. So it is syntax error. Okay. Now we need to read the second question.
Write a program to check which number is greater.
Write a program to check which number
Of
is
the three
greater
number is greater.
among three numbers. Okay. Then
And program
read the program.
a equal to int input
A is equal to end input.
then in double quotes enter first number,
Okay.
then bracket.
B is equal
B
to,
is
I will
equal
write
to
that B, three statements. Okay. Input, enter second number. C is equal to int input, enter third number. After that, continue. Now need
if
if.
a greater than b in bracket.
There is no bracket. It is not needed. Okay, you just simply write A greater than B. Then after that,
Then I wrote and
okay,
a greater than c.
Hmm.
Then double quotes.
colon,
Sorry, yeah, that one.
colon. Okay. Then
Then print.
Hmm.
Then in bracket within double quotes first number is greater.
that is A is greater. Or we can write like this. Then what about the second statement, Navneet?
If
If
b greater than a
B greater than A
and b greater than c,
and B greater than C,
double quotes print second number within colon with
B is greater.
b is greater.
Then last one,
Else
Hmm.
colon
Hmm.
print third number c is greater.
okay. Is it correct, Anaga?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any other answer is there? Anyone? Any other answer? We can write this program in many ways. Within if we can use, that is using nested if we can write the program. Anyone? John, your program is just like this, same as this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tom, your program?
Ma'am, it's the same.
Same. Okay. No problem. Or we can use this if statement. 1 second. That is, if another way it is, if A greater than B, If B greater than C. Just write this one also. Here it is, small letter A. Okay. Small letter B. This is the second method to display the greatest number among two numbers, three numbers. You give some sample values to A, B, C and find out the result. Okay. Did you check this program in your interpreter? Who all are check the program in interpreter? Just raise your hand. Only Navneet? You want to do the programs in your interpreter, okay? If you are not downloaded the Python, then you just go through the online compiler. Okay. Then you can identify the program with identify the error and we can correct the error and we can find the final output. Okay. Then we can check the program with so many values. First, after running first at the time of first run, we can give a 3 set of value. Second run, we can give another 3 set of value. Then we can identify the errors that happened in your program. Okay. Is it clear, children? Okay. So one more program is there, isn't it? Anaga, read the question.
Write a program to print multiplication table of a number.
Multiplication table of number. Which loop you used, Anaga?
4.
4. Okay. Then read the statement.
A equal to int input enter number.
1 second. A equals int input enter number. Then
B equal to int input enter stop value.
input enter start value.
Stop value, ma'am.
Stop value. Okay. Then
For I in range.
for
In brackets,
I
comma B.
in range 1 comma
B.
B. Okay. Then
Print num A,
print
A comma
print num.
A, ma'am.
A. Okay.
Yeah,
A
A.
comma
The into sign in quote,
star.
a star, and then comma I, then comma the equal to sign in quote, and then comma num into I,
What? After comma?
the A into I.
Okay.
First
A
I give
into I.
num and then I change to I.
A into B. Okay. Very good, Anaga. So it is for I in range 1 comma mean B. What is the meaning of this range? Rahul, what is 1 comma B?
Ma'am,
What is 1 comma B? If I am giving 10 as B, here what is the range value?
ma'am, one is
What, Rahul?
Ma'am, it's A into I.
Ah, yes, it is A into I. Okay. Then Rahul,
ma'am,
what is the value of range 1 comma B? If the value of B it is 10, which are the values here?
ma'am, 1 to
1 to
1 to 9.
1 to 9. So a normal multiplication table include 1 to 10. Then how we can change? Here I need 1 to
Ma'am,
10 value. Then
1 to 11.
1 to 11. That means you want to input 11 as B value. Okay, correct, Rahul. So here B value it is 11. So 1 to 11 means we can input values like the values are starting from 1, 1, 2, 3 to 10. Here the stop value is 11. So that stop value is not included. So 1, 2 to 10 is the values for range 1 comma B. Then from that, first I will take the 1. I want to print the multiplication table of 2. So I will just input 2 here. So here the value is 2. First I value is 1. So 2 into 1 equal to. After 2, I want to print the simple star. For that, I am using this star within double quotes. Then after that, I value. So if you want to display the value of a variable, there is no need of double quotes. Something we written within double quotes, it will just display same as that of that we write in the statement. So the content is displayed. The content of I it is 1. After that, I want to display equal to. So I just write this equal to within double quotes. So it is equal to. Then after that, A into I, that is 2 into I. Here there is no double quotes. So it will calculate the calculated. That is A, the value is 2 into I, it is 1. So it 2 into 1, it is 2. Then after that, I is incremented. The I value it is 2. So 2 into 2 is equal to 4. Just like that, 10 into 2 is equal to 20. Is it clear, children? All of you switch on the video. Do it fast. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So these are the programs based on while. We can use while also. Instead of for, we can use while also. Okay. While statement, instead of for, we can use while. The same program we can complete using this while also. Anyone, anyone's program is with while? No. All are using for loop. Okay. Then next it is nested for is the, what is nested for? We just explained that nested while. What is nested for? Anyone? Tom, what is nested for? Vinayak? Vinayak? I think the top market is 627 or something. Okay. So write the next heading. It is jump statements.
Ma'am, you are not screen sharing.
1 second. Okay. The next heading, that is the last topic from this chapter, that is gem statements. Gem statements are used to transfer the program's control from one location to another location. Gem statements are used to transfer the program's control from one location to another. Means these are used to alter the flow of a loop, like to skip a part of a loop or terminate a loop. Gem statements are used to transfer the program's control from one location to another. Means these are used to alter the flow of a loop, like to skip a part of a loop or terminate a loop. There are mainly, it is not 3 types, it is 2 types. Okay. There are mainly 2 types of gem statements used in Python. The first one it is break and second one it is continue. So gem statements are used to transfer the program's control from one location to another location. And it means that there are these are used to alter the flow of a loop, that is control flow of a loop from one location to another location. That is, either we can skip a set of statement, execution of a set of statements, or we can terminate a loop. To skip a part of a loop or terminate a loop. There are 2 types of gem statements used in Python. The first one it is break and second one it is continue. So here it is break. It is used to terminate the loop. This break statement is used to terminate the loop. Here, one example is there, for val in string. For val is the variable name and string is the content. So inside this val, the value stored it is string. Then if val equal to I, so what is the first value of val? Alan, what is the first value of val? Alan?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the first value of val?
Ma'am, I have doubt. Means like, from this way to
Here the statement it is for val in string. String is the content of this val variable. Then what is the first value of val?
yes.
Yes, correct, Alan. That is the value of val. First value it is S. So here it will check S equal to I. Is it true or false, Alan? Is it true?
I know.
No. So what happened if it is not true? How is the control flow, Alan?
And it shows the end print.
The control moves to print val. So it will print S. Here the content of val it is S. So it will print S. Then after that, the next value of val it is Vinayak. What is the next value? Not audible, Vinayak. Okay, Tom.
T.
It is T. So here next value of val it is T. So T equal to I. Again, it is a false statement. So it will execute print val. So the result it is T. Then T. Then after that, the next value it is R. So it will check R is equal to I. Here this is also false. So it will again print R. After that, Renil, continue. Which is the next value? Which is the next value of val? After R?
After R.
After R.
The one S.
S.
Can you repeat it? Yes. Yes, sir.
We are reading characters from the string. We just completed 3 characters.
I.
I. So it is I. Then here I is equal to I is a true statement. Here the condition is true. So then what happened? It will execute this break statement. It will execute break statement means it will terminate this for loop. Terminate the for loop means here 2 more characters are there. For completing the iteration, we need 2 more iteration. But here there is a break statement. So it will terminate the loop. That is, it will stop the loop execution. It will execute this statement. Print the end. Okay. For that purpose, we are using this break statement. That is for terminating the loop. When we're writing a program, if you want to skip the iteration, if you want to terminate the iteration of a loop, then we can use this break statement. Here, if this condition is true, in normal way, if you are not using this break statement, the normal display is first it will print S, then T, then R, then I, then N, then G. This is the iteration procedure. But here, after R, we just check I is equal to I. Here the condition is true. If the condition is true, I want to skip the program or I want to terminate the loop. For that, I'm using this break statement here. Is it clear, the use of this break statement? You want to by heart this example, okay? If a question like which are the different types of gem statement, the definition is only 1 line, but you want to explain this break statement with this example. Okay. Is it clear, Tom?
Yes, no.
Okay. So that is break statement. Then the next one it is continue statement. It is used to skip all the remaining statements in the loop and move controls back to the top of the loop. Here, in the case of break, the control moves to the last portion. That is after the iteration is executed. But in the case of continue, the control moves back to the top of the loop. It is used to skip all the remaining statements in the loop and move controls back to the top of the loop. John, explain this program.
Ma'am, for val in it, so
Val, it is the first value of val, it is
I.
I. Then
So it will continue.
if I is equal to I,
It
then
will skip
here the
one
condition
step.
is true, then continue. Continue means it will move to the top of the loop. Okay. The case of if here a break statement, then it will skip the loop and iteration will stop and continue with this print statement. But here it is continue. Continue means continue. Continue the iteration. That is the meaning. Break means break the iteration. Break the iteration and skip from that iteration. Terminate from that iteration. Continue means continue iteration. Okay. So continue. Then here next value is n. N equal to I. Is it true? No. Then it will execute print val. What is print val? Here the value of val it is n. So it will print n. First value of val it is I. So I equal to I is a true statement. So there is no print statement along with according to that statement. So it is if the condition is true, it is continue statement. So it will go to the for loop. Then here it will take the second value. Second value is n. N equal to I is a false statement. So the control moves to the print statement. Here val content it is n. Print val means it will print n. After that again it is value it is I. Then val equal to I means here the value it is I, that is second I. So the condition is true, it will execute this continue statement, that is next iteration. Next iteration value it is t. So here it is t. T equal to I is a false statement. So it will execute print t. So it will print t. After that, there is no more value here. So it will execute this statement, that is the end. This is the control flow of continue statement. Break means if we are executing a break statement, it will terminate the loop and will go to the last print statement, or it will execute the statement just after the for loop. Here, if it is break, then it will execute the statement. It will execute the statement just after this for. That is this one. If it is continue, it will move to the top of the for loop, that is top of the for loop, and it will continue the iteration. So these are the two jump statement. We can use this jump statement along with while loop, for loop, if statement, if else statement, any conditional constraints or iteration constraints, we can use this continue and break statement. You just understand the meaning of that continue and break. If there is a program with this continue, what happened at the time of that continue, that you want to understand. Okay. And also learn the definition based on break and continue, and also learn the example and understand how is the control flow when we are using a break statement or when we are using a continue statement. Is it clear, Alan?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt related with this jump statement?
No.
No. Okay. So I'll give some program based on this chapter. Okay. Write the question. Write a program. Write a program that reads two numbers, and an arithmetic operator, that reads two numbers and an arithmetic operator, and display the results. Write a program that reads two numbers and an arithmetic operator. So you want to use three input statement for inputting three values. That is, first two integer value, then third one it is one operator. Then next, after inputting three values, you want to check if that operator, that is the operator inputted is plus, then you want to add the two operands. If the operator inputted is minus, you want to perform subtraction operation. If it is star, you want to perform multiplication, just like that. Okay. Write the program. Is it clear?
Can you repeat the question?
Write a program to read that reads two numbers and an arithmetic operator. You want to read three things, two numbers and one arithmetic operator. After that, display the result. Display the results. After completing the program, you just do it in the interpreter, Python interpreter. Okay. So we can discuss this program in the next class. So we can start a new lesson in the next chapter. We can start next period. We can start the next chapter that is based on strings. Okay. After discussing this program. Okay. Bye, children.